Hello students, welcome in today's online lecture of Organization of Commerce and Management for 11th standard. Dear students, we have just completed our first chapter, Introduction of Commerce and Business. Today we are going to solve the exercise of the first chapter. See, by solving this exercise, you can get the idea of all the type of objective questions which are very important from the exam point of view. So, to give you idea about all these questions and their pattern, today we are now together solving all these objective question of first chapter, Introduction of Commerce and Business. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The first question is, select the correct option and rewrite the sentence. It means that it is like a filling the blanks, and three options are given to you of the answer, and from that option you have to choose the correct one. जे विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपल्याला जो पहिला चॅप्टर आहे त्याचे आपण आज प्रश्नोत्तर बघणार आहोत, स्वाध्याय ज्याला आपण म्हणतो ते पाहणार आहोत, जेणेकरून तुम्हाला या विषयामध्ये ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन्स कोणत्या प्रकारचे विचारले जाऊ शकतात याची कल्पना येईल. आपल्या विषयामध्ये जरी आपला विषय थिअरीचा असला तरी परीक्षेच्या दृष्टीने हे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन अतिशय महत्त्वाचे आहेत, कारण हे असे प्रश्न आहेत की ज्यामध्ये तुम्हाला पैकीच्या पैकी मार्क्स मिळू शकतात. सो यू विल गेट out of marks from these objective questions. So these questions are giving you all your own marks. See, in theory we are not sure that you will get the out of marks, but in objective question sure we can say that yes, you will get the out of marks. So that's why these objective questions are very important from the exam point of view and to raise our score. Now we are solving the first one. A lawyer is dash. Options are given: professional person, a businessman, and employee. So definitely lawyer is a professional person. The answer is professional person. Okay. Why it is so? Because making career in law is a profession. Because here you have to do the study of law for 3 to 4 years. You have to acquire the skill also, and you have to get registered after passing or taking degree from law. You have to register yourself to the Bar Council of India, and from that Bar Council you get the recognition, and then only you can start your profession as a lawyer. So lawyer is a professional person. The second is, raw material is converted into finished product by dash industry. Now the options are given: genetic, extractive, manufacturing. So this genetic industry is related to the multiplication of the animal and plants. So here there is no chance of converting the raw material into finished product. Extractive means taking out from the nature. And the third is the manufacturing. Yes, under the manufacturing process, the producers are changing the form of raw material into finished product. So the answer is manufacturing industry. The third is, actual buying and selling of goods is known as dash. Options are profession, trade, industry. So actual buying and selling of goods is known as trade. Now the fourth sentence. National level code of conduct is prepared for dash. So options are professionals, businessmen, third is employees. So national level code of conduct is prepared for professionals. म्हणजे राष्ट्रीय स्तरावरती जी संहिता बनवलेली असते, संहिता म्हणजे नियम, ती कोणासाठी ॲप्लिकेबल आहे, तर जे प्रोफेशनल्स आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी ती ॲप्लिकेबल आहे. जसं मी आत्ता उदाहरण दिलं बार काउन्सिल ऑफ इंडिया, हे लॉयर्सच्या बाबतीमध्ये आहे. म्हणजे ती संस्था लॉयर्ससाठीचे सर्व नियम वगैरे बनवते आणि मग ती पूर्ण देशभर सगळ्या लॉयर्सला ते लागू असतात. तसंच मेडिकल काउन्सिल आहे की जे मेडिसिन या प्रोफेशनमध्ये आपलं करिअर करू इच्छितात त्यांच्यासाठी ती संस्था आहे आणि ती संस्था सगळे नियम त्या प्रोफेशनचे तयार करते आणि देशभरातील सर्व जे डॉक्टर्स असतात त्यांना ते ॲप्लिकेबल असतात. ओके. नाव द फिफ्थ इज construction of dam is an activity done under dash industry. Options are primary, secondary, tertiary. So primary industry is related to nature. Okay. Tertiary industry is related to all services. Now the one is remain, that is secondary. Construction of dam is an activity done under the secondary industry. Answer is secondary. Now the sixth one is the problem of distance is solved by, it should be solved, not sold, solved by dash. आता डिस्टन्सचा प्रॉब्लेम कशामुळे सॉल्व्ह होतोय? ऑप्शन्स आर गिवन, बँक, ट्रान्सपोर्ट, वेअरहाउसिंग. डेफिनेटली ट्रान्सपोर्ट इज द आन्सर. देन द नेक्स्ट इज कॉमर्स इज ए ब्रांच ऑफ डॅश, बिझनेस, इंडस्ट्री, ट्रेड. So commerce is a branch of business. Okay. So this is about your first question. Complete the sentences with proper option. So in exam time, you have to write the whole sentence and then you have to fill that blank place with the proper answer. So don't just write the answer in the exam. Write the whole sentence and then complete the answer. Now the next. Return in business is called dash. Options are given, fees, salary, profit. So always in business, whatever the businessman gets in return, that is called profit. Answer is profit. A business unit depends upon dash for selling its output. So options are given, industry, society, employees. A business unit depends upon society for selling its output. Then the next is warehousing creates dash utility in the goods. See the options, place, time and form. So warehouse creates the time utility in the goods. It means whenever the consumer needs that product, it is possible for the producer to supply that goods because all the goods are ready in the warehouses. So because of the warehouses, the product where it has a great demand to that place, the producer can send that product. So it is said that warehouses creates the place utility, time utility. Now the next. Give one word, phrase or term. A regular activity concerned with production and distribution of goods and services for profit. Now what is this? The regular activity concerned with the production and distribution of goods and services for profit. So here we can say the business, because in business both the things are included, production also and distribution also. Then the next is human activities that are conducted for earning money. So all the activity which are related with the earning money is called as economic activities. Okay. Then the next is buying and selling of goods against money or money's worth. So buying and selling of goods is called as a trade. Okay. Now the next is activity that remove all the difficulties in the trade. So all the hindrance are removed by some activities, and these activities are called as aids to trade or auxiliaries to trade. म्हणजे व्यवसाय करत असताना ज्या ज्या काही अडचणी येतात त्या कशामुळे दूर केल्या जातात किंवा कोणाची मदत घेऊन दूर केल्या जातात, तर त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो, एड्स टू ट्रेड और ऑक्झिलरीज टू ट्रेड. नाव द नेक्स्ट इज द टाइप ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज दॅट क्रिएट्स इमूवेबल वेल्थ. नाव this industry is called as a construction industry because dams, then pools, then canals, such type of wealth is created by this industry. So this industry is the construction industry. Then the next is the name the business activity which is concerned with production of goods and services. So it is the industry. So in the industry, producers are doing the processes on the raw material, and that raw material is changed into finished product. So production is going on in that place. So that place is called as a industry. Now the seventh is name the business activity which is concerned with distribution of goods and services. So it is related with the commerce. Name the business activity which is concerned with the distribution of goods and services. See, in industry, production is going on, and after the production, the role of commerce gets start. So after the production, the next work is distribution of the goods and services among the consumer. So commerce is conducting all such activities which are related with the distribution of goods and services. Then the next sentence, 8.1, the activity which provides mobility to men and material. So it is, the answer is transport, because due to transport it is possible to move men and material from one place to another. 9th one, next, an aid to trade which creates time utility. Now just we have seen warehousing. Warehousing creates the time utility, means whenever the people wants that goods, it can be available with the help of warehouses. So warehouses creates the time utility. Now the last one, an occupation by which a person agrees to provide expert service for a fees. Now it is called as a profession. म्हणजे इथे तुम्हाला वाक्य दिले होते आणि त्या वाक्याला सुटेबल असं तुम्हाला एक वर्ड लिहायचा होता. ओके, तर वाक्य पूर्ण लिहायचं आणि मग त्याच्यासमोर त्याचा आन्सर लिहायचा. नाउ द नेक्स्ट sentences to recognize for true or false. The first is business is an economic activity. Yes, correct. So it is a true. Second one, every profession is practiced for earning money. True. Yes, each professional is interested in getting the fees. So fees is connected with the money. Now the third is primary industries are concerned with nature. Yes, definitely all the primary industries are depending upon the nature. So the sentence is true. Trade includes commerce. So no, it is not a correct sentence, it is a false sentence. Trade includes just buying and selling of goods and services, and commerce is related with the distribution of all the goods and services. Okay, now the next fifth one is warehousing remove difficulty of time. No, it is a wrong sentence, because warehousing creates the time utility. Whenever the consumer wants the product, warehouses makes it available, because all the stock is kept in the warehouses, and whenever there is a demand for that product, the producer can release the stock from the warehouses. So warehouses creates the time utility, it not removes the time utility. Sixth one, trade includes buying and selling of goods and services. Yes, correct. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services. Now the next seventh one, profit leads to increase in overall efficiency of the organization. Correct. It is a true sentence. Profit leads to increase in overall efficiency of the organization. म्हणजे जेवढा नफा जास्त होईल बिझनेसला तेवढी त्यांची एफिशियन्सी वाढणार आहे. डेफिनेटली वाढणार आहे, कारण त्या कंपनीला जास्त प्रॉफिट झाला की कंपनी आपल्या एम्प्लॉईजची सॅलरी इन्क्रीज करू शकते. जे अवरली बेसिसवरती काम करतात त्यांचंसुद्धा वेजेस इन्क्रीज करू शकते. आणि अशा प्रकारे वेजेस सॅलरीज वाढल्या की जे कामगार तिथे काम करतात त्यांनासुद्धा एक प्रकारचं त्यांचं उत्साहित होतात ते अधिक काम करण्यासाठी. आणि ओव्हरऑल इफेक्ट काय होतं तर ऑर्गनायझेशनची एफिशियन्सीही वाढते. नाउ द 8th one, प्लांट नर्सरी इज an example of extractive industry. No, it's a false sentence. Plant nursery is an example of genetic industry. Now the next is industry creates farm utility. Yes, correct. Industry creates the farm utility. It is the true sentence because in the industry all the processes are done on the raw material, and this raw material can be changed into finished product. So industry changes the form of raw material into finished product. So it creates the farm utility. Now the next is retailer is the link between the manufacturer and wholesaler. So it is a false sentence because retailer is the link between the consumer and wholesaler. Okay. Now the next sentence. Sorry, next question. Find the odd one out. म्हणजे इथे तुम्हाला गटामध्ये न बसणारा जो शब्द आहे तो बाजूला काढायचा आहे तुम्हाला. Find the odd one out. Now the first is agriculture industry, extractive industry, genetic industry, manufacturing industry. So here you have to search the answer, that is manufacturing industry. Okay. Now the second is import trade, export trade, wholesale trade and intraport trade. Now here you have to take out the odd one out, means which is not suitable. So here the answer is wholesale trade because import, export and intraport it is related with the foreign trade, and wholesale trade is related to home trade. Now the third is banking, insurance, transport and manufacturing. So definitely the answer is manufacturing because banking, insurance, transport are the aids to trade and manufacturing is the process. Now the next is tea, milk, coffee, machinery. Definitely machinery is the odd one because all other are related with the primary industry. Now the next is complete the sentences. म्हणजे इथे तुम्हाला वाक्य दिलेलं असेल आणि तिथे तुम्ही योग्य शब्द लिहायचा आहे आणि वाक्य पूर्ण करायचं आहे. इथे पण तुम्ही पूर्ण वाक्य परत लिहायचं आहे. ते नुसतंच आन्सर नाही लिहायचं, तर पूर्ण वाक्य परत तुम्हाला लिहायचं आहे. ओके. नाउ रीड द फर्स्ट वन. इकॉनॉमिक ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आर दोज ॲक्टिव्हिटी विच आर कन्सर्न टू अर्न मनी. बरोबर. ज्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज पैशाशी रिलेटेड आहेत, पैसे कमवण्याशी रिलेटेड आहेत, त्या सर्व काय आहेत, ही इकॉनॉमिक ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आहेत. नाउ द सेकंड इज बिझनेस इज अँड डॅश ॲक्टिव्हिटी. बिझनेस इज अँड economic activity. Okay. Then the next is the basic purpose of dash is to earn profit. Definitely the basic purpose of business is to earn profit. Now the next is professional charge dash in exchange of expert services. So professional charge fees in exchange of expert services. Then the fifth one, dash is the person who offers the work. So here the answer is employer. Employer is the person who offers the work. Now the next sixth one, dash is considered as a reward for assuming several business risks? The answer is profit is concerned as reward for assuming several business risks. Now the seventh is industry creates dash utility. Just we have said industry creates a form utility. Form is the answer. And eighth one is in dash trade goods are purchased and sold in bulk. The answer is wholesale trade. In wholesale trade goods are purchased and sold in bulk. Now the ninth one, dash is the link between the wholesaler and customer. Definitely answer is retailer is the link between the wholesaler and customer. Okay. Now the next is correct the underlined word and rewrite the sentences. आता इथं तुम्हाला वाक्य दिलेलं असणार आणि ज्या शब्दांच्या खाली अंडरलाईन केलेलं आहे त्या शब्दाच्या जागी तुम्हाला बरोबर शब्द तिथे लिहायचा आहे. म्हणजे हा चुकीचा शब्द आहे तिथे तुम्हाला तो करेक्ट करून लिहायचा आहे आणि वाक्य पुन्हा लिहायचं. The first is now. Business is non-economic activity. The word underline is non-economic. So the answer is business is an economic activity. Now the second is barter exchange is an exchange with money. No. Barter exchange is an exchange with goods. आता इथे मनीला अंडरलाईन केलेलं आहे तर मनी हा शब्द चुकीचा आहे तर त्याच्याऐवजी आपल्याला बरोबर काय शब्द असणार तो लिहायचा आहे. तर बार्टरमध्ये काय व्हायचं तर वस्तूच्या बदल्यात वस्तू अशा प्रकारचा व्यवहार होत असे म्हणून इथे येणार आहे गुड्स. नाव द थर्ड इज प्रोफेशन कॅन बी ट्रान्सफर टू अदर पर्सन. कॅन बी ट्रान्सफर टू अदर पर्सनला अंडरलाईन केले मग आपण तिथे काय लिहिणार प्रोफेशन कॅनॉट बी ट्रान्सफर टू अदर पर्सन. Now the fourth is capital is required for employment. No, capital is required for business, not for employment. Employmentला गरज नसते कारण एम्प्लॉयर ऑलरेडी सगळं सेटअप त्याने केलेलं असतं त्यामुळे तिथे काही गरज नसते. तर कॅपिटल कुठे जास्त लागते तर बिझनेसमध्ये. Now the fifth is industry creates place utility. No. Then what is the answer? Transport creates the place utility and industry creates the form utility. Okay. Now the sixth is commerce represents supply side of market. Then the commerce is underlined word so it's wrong. You have to write the correct one. Industry represent supply side of market. So industry is the correct one. Now the next is the basic purpose of business is to provide services. Provide services ला अंडरलाईन केलं आहे म्हणजे तो रॉंग आहे त्याच्याऐवजी करेक्ट वन लिहायचं आहे. The basic purpose of business is to earn profit. ओके म्हणजे बिझनेस कशासाठी केला जातो तर प्रॉफिट अर्न करण्यासाठी केला जातो. तर हे सगळे काय आहेत वेगवेगळे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन्स आहेत की जे या लेसनशी रिलेटेड आहेत. आता हे फक्त ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन्स आहेत. तुम्हाला इथे थोडे ब्रीफ क्वेश्चन्स पण विचारले जाऊ शकतात जे लेंदी असतात थोडे लिहिण्यासाठी. त्यानंतर शॉर्ट आन्सर क्वेश्चन आणि लॉंग आन्सर क्वेश्चन. ओके सो इन लॉंग आन्सर क्वेश्चन द क्वेश्चन्स कॅन बी लाईक दिस. डिफाईन बिझनेस, एक्सप्लेन इट्स फीचर्स, then describe various objectives of a business, and the next is explain the importance of profit in business, then give in detail various auxiliaries to trade. So all these are the long answer question. So always remember that in a theory paper only in objective question you can get the out of marks, not in a lengthy question. So always try to write the correct answer of all these objective question because they improve your score. Okay, so read all the question again, write it down in your notebook. In our next lecture we will start with the new point. Till then, take care, be happy and goodbye students. Thank you.